week's hometown hero is from Appleton. The retired lieutenant colonel is a Desert Storm veteran.
Now he's in a new battle against the debilitating and deadly disease known as ALS, and yet he's only thinking of others. He and his wife are organizing a fundraiser in a couple of weeks to help find a cure and ice ALS. And we hope you will listen carefully, as it takes great effort and bravery for him to speak.
My dad was in the Marine Corps, and my uncle was in the Army.
Military service just runs in his family. And when Appleton's Andy Weyker joined the Army, he hoped for captain. Well, nearly 30 years of both active duty and the reserves, he retired a lieutenant colonel. He was part of the critical battle that ultimately resulted in the demise of Iraqi dictator Saddam Hussein.
I was a chemical officer in a tank battalion. So was the 2nd Brigade, 1st Armored Division. We were really lucky. We had nobody get killed. We found out after we got back that we were in the biggest tank battle of the whole war.
But 2 years ago, Andy faced arguably the toughest fight of his life.
Both of us, our careers were booming and we were doing great and excited to have a new grandbaby, and he started tripping and falling the year of 2022, and he had some back surgery, so we were wondering if that had something to do with it. But he continued to progress, and his trips and falls became more and more serious. He had a pretty bad fall at a Brewer game one time.
Doctors determined Andy had ALS, which robbed him of his mobility and makes it very difficult to speak. You're on a new mission now, though.
Yeah.
Because the military determined Andy's ALS was 100% service-related, his benefits helped the family greatly in securing the kind of care that allowed Andy to still enjoy his children and grandchildren and take part in the many joys of life. The couple, however, was horrified to learn about other families going broke and isolating because they had no such support.
Just trying to raise awareness.
Andy and his wife explained to me that part of his physical battle is how emotions can often take over in ways he never experienced before his diagnosis.
And trying to raise the money for research.
Andy and his wife are working with the ALS Association for a fundraiser at the Champion Center in Grand Chute. They say businesses, friends, and complete strangers are all pitching in with raffle items and entertainment. That will include free ice skating, but that's only the tip of the iceberg when it comes to icing ALS.
It's meant to be family friendly. There's going to be music and food and fun activities with the dunk tank, and there's going to be an obstacle course and some military vehicles.
The charge is $20 per car. ALS families are free, and they're prepared with tents or to move things indoors if the weather doesn't cooperate. For the guy who exceeded his own expectations when it came to service for his country, faith and a sense of humor convinces him the sky's the limit in service to defeat a deserving enemy. ALS.
He wants to help others. He's always been a big-hearted guy. He's a big man with a big heart.
Just try to help the next generation.
There will also be some Packers alums signing autographs, Jordan Love memorabilia, and American Legion Post 38 is running a 50-50 raffle. Help Andy find a cure and ice ALS Sunday the 25th, starting at 1 in the afternoon.